So today we're going to dive into this short but really powerful piece of writing by a man named Phil. It's this incredible little window into a single morning, a morning that's all about routine, waiting, and, the subtle pressures of having a helping hand around. Let's get right into it. So this is where Phil's day starts, right? In the quiet, early hours. But this isn't just about getting up. It's about getting up for someone. You can feel this sense of preparation, this need to be ready before his support even arrives. The anticipation is just hanging in the air.
And that brings us right to our first section here, waking and waiting. Because for Phil, you get the sense the morning doesn't really kick off with the sunrise. Nope, it starts with a single, unanswered question.
Who will it be today? That's the question that really sets the tone for everything. Just imagine that for a second, knowing someone's coming into your home, into your personal space to help you, but you don't actually know who it's going to be. That one question carries so much weight.
Okay, so let's meet the potential cast of characters, right? The people who might be walking through that door. This is his support team.
And get this, it's not like it's the same person every day. As you can see, it could be Haley B, or Chris, or Greg, maybe Blessing, or Debbie. Every single one of those names represents a totally different person, a different vibe for the morning.
And what's the big task on the agenda? It's something super practical, cleaning. And that really grounds the whole experience. It's not just about having some company, it's about getting stuff done. And it's this one simple chore that really sets the stage for the emotional core of the story.
And this is where things get really, really interesting. This is the central theme. Two kinds of nagging. We're about to explore how being prompted to do something can feel completely different depending on who's doing the prompting.
So the first source of this feeling, it comes from a place a lot of us probably know all too well: family. Phil brings up the thought of his mom, and with that comes this very specific kind of pressure.
And there it is, right in his own words. That phrase, nagging at me, it's just packed with emotion, isn't it? You can almost feel the anxiety, that weight of expectation that comes along with it. It feels heavy, maybe even a little suffocating.
But then, here's the twist. On the surface, the action is exactly the same. His support team, they also remind him, they also nudge him at the cleaning, they do the same. So does it feel the same?
This slide just lays it out perfectly. On one side, you've got his mom's nagging, but on the other, the support team's nagging. He actually calls them great at nagging. Isn't that fascinating? He's reframing it as a skill, something valuable. It's the exact same action, but the emotional impact is worlds apart.
But hold on, this doesn't mean the pressure just magically vanishes. Phil's really honest here about the physical toll it takes. The responsibility still causes this strain, a headache that feels more now than ever. So even when the pressure is helpful, it is still very real.
And here it is. This is the light bulb moment. The huge difference isn't what they're doing. It's the why. It's the intention behind it. Phil gets that they do it for my own good. It's not coming from a place of judgment. It's about his well-being. And that one little realization changes absolutely everything.
Okay, so let's shift gears for the end of our morning. After navigating all of these really complex human dynamics, we get to meet the final and maybe the most straightforward character in the story.
In the middle of all of this uncertainty about which person is going to show up, there is one constant, one thing he can count on: Haley the cat. This is reliable, it's predictable, and it's just this gentle start to the day that's such a sharp contrast to everything we just talked about.
So what does Haley the cat want? It's so beautifully simple. There's no hidden meaning, no emotional baggage, just a pure, simple demand for food. It just cuts right through all that morning anxiety with how clear it is.
And that's how the whole piece ends. Meow meow. It's just a perfect, charming conclusion that totally captures that simple morning moment. Just a gentle request for a bowl of food. And this entire amazing story is by Phil. Phil's story is such a beautiful peek into his world, but it really leaves us with this universal question to chew on. From the complex support of people trying to do things for our own good to the simple demands of a pet, our days are always being shaped by others. So just take a second to think, who or what helps shape yours?